Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala khatamin nabiyyin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd, fa'auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. قال الله تعالى في سورة النساء يا أيها الذين آمنوا خذوا حذركم فانفروا ثبات أو انفروا جميعا. Translation: O you who believe, take your precautions, then advance in companies or advance all together. In these ayahs, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning about the jihad, about the fighting in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanding the Muslims that take all the precautions. In this, it also applies that get ready with your armor and get ready with your weapons, and then when you leave, you can leave as like small battalions or you can leave as a big army. And Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has commanded Muslims to go in both ways. Before Ghazwa Badr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam sent 8 small missions with small battalions, and in the Ghazwa Badr, in the battle of Badr and in the battle of Uhud, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam left with the whole army. One important thing to understand, that there were 2 things that were very difficult and very heavy on the hypocrites. Number 1 was following and obeying the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it was like a psychological problem they had, that they could not go with this thought that they are obeying a person, and that was one of their big problem. The other problem they had was to leave in the path of Allah with their lives and with their wealth. And the second one was purely material. It was not psychological. And since they were the people of the world, they wanted to get everything of the world, of this world. That is the reason they did not want to live in the path of Allah with their souls and with their wealth. In the next ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَإِنَّ مِنْكُمْ لَمَنْ لَا يُبَطِّئَنَّ فَإِنْ عَصَابَتْ مصيبة قال قد أنعم الله علي إذ لم أكن معهم شهيدا. Translation: Surely among you is he who holds back, then if an affliction strikes you, he will say, Allah has been gracious to me that I was not present among them. In this ayah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning about the hypocrites. Since the hypocrites were mixed with the Muslims and nobody knew exactly who were the hypocrites except Allah and His Messenger, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that what is their attitude, what is the attitude of the hypocrites. And whenever there is any expedition that the Muslims had to leave, they would not leave, and they would try to stay back and make excuses. And also one meaning is taken that they also try to stop other people so that the other people would not leave in the path of Allah, as they did in the Ghazwa Uhud, in the battle of Uhud. And these people only wanted word, and they did not have belief in their hearts, and that is the reason they would say the things that will show that they are hypocrites. So when Muslims are afflicted and Muslims have any loss, they would just think that they were not among those who left in the path of Allah, and they would say that this is the grace of Allah that they did not leave, but it was not the grace of Allah for them, and it was their hypocrisy that did not let them leave, and this hypocrisy will be the cause of hellfire for them in the day of judgment. Let's pray that Allah save us from any attitude of the hypocrites. Ameen. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.